Hey guys, it's Angie from Angiesayzzz Tarot. I hope you're doing well, staying safe. I am going to be pulling some cards to see what's going on with you guys in regards to a romantic connection. I'm not sure who the reading is for just yet. We're going to find that piece out together. Yeah, I offer personal readings, so if you're interested in that, definitely click on the description box below and that information will be there. Who's this message for? Who's this message for? Who are these messages for? Who are these messages for? All right, let's see. Virgo, we did already. Let's see. Come on. Cancer, we did that already. Leo, we did it already. Wait, something just turned over down here. No, okay. Aries, we did already. Libra, we did already. Okay, we're gonna be doing that. We're doing that today, huh? Gemini, hey Gemini. They're like, nah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. How are you guys doing? Hope you're staying safe out here in these streets. Let's see what's going on with you guys in regards to a love connection. Let's see what's going on with Gemini in regards to a romantic connection, their person, whoever they may be thinking of. What's going on with Gemini? Whoa. Those went flying. Sorry for any noise that you may hear in the back. Busy Monday as I'm recording this. This is also a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this is when you're supposed to. Okay, Gemini. What's going on? Judgment. This is review and contemplation. Review and contemplation. As you can see there, he's sorrowfully thinking, plotting. But he looks sad. Like I said, sorrowfully. I don't know if that's an actual word, but he looks sorrowful or like full of sorrow. Let's just say that just to be sure. Can you guys get a good... There you go. Yeah, he looks pretty sad. Let's read the message. You've accomplished a great deal. Sorry, guys. Oh. Wait, what's happening? Oh my gosh. Did you guys hear I had music playing, I think, in the back as I was like clearing cards, and I hope you guys didn't hear that. You probably did. I apologize. But I'm going to read the message now. I was tapping on I have headphones. I have headphones on. I don't know if you can see. I have headphones on. So I was just like accidentally tapping. Anyways, back to the schedule. Back to it. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now is the time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. So are you at a point with your person, Gemini, where it's like, right? You're taking stock. You're like, I've been with this person X amount of time and I need to really start thinking is this person for me? Or, we've been doing the back and forth for some time, or this new person, I don't know. They have kind of all these hangups and all these flags, and I'm not sure if they're red or they're green or they're yellow. What's going on? So right now you're making a judgment call on someone. Right now that's pretty straightforward. You're I just don't know. And I'm getting the sorrowful feeling is because you like this person, you care for this person, and you don't know if you should hold them tight or push them off. Right? I get that. What's going on with Gemini? What messages do we have? In the headspace, we have 5 of Wands. Maybe you guys have been at odds as of late. You're fighting with your own thoughts, your own ideas. Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. But the Queen of Wands in the heart space for me just says like you want more, you want good, you want great, right? The Queen of Wands is the queen, I feel like, of luxury. She's, you know, very well put together. She has everything she needs, both hands full, right? She's very intuitive, very much guided, with that black cat by her feet. And the King of Swords, the action. The King of Swords, he's very logical. She's very, right? Fire, I feel like, is more of like a action. Can be based off of emotion. Almost, I feel like I always would put the fire and water together, and then the earth and the air together. So I look at this as very much emotional, right? And it's also in the heart space, but we have the King of Swords in the action space. So it's almost like you're putting up a block. Not to say that the King of Swords is a king of like blockage, but it's like I have to like be very logical. Look how big that sword is. That's the sword of truth, the sword of honesty, the sword of straightforwardness. And this is what you're fighting with. This is what you're fighting with in yourself. And you're trying, with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you're trying to make the most, the call, the decision that makes the most sense, right? You're not trying to miss any details. You don't want to let somebody who's, you know, who's good for you, great for you, go. I get it. But you also don't want to like overlook anything that you may not be okay with. That's what I'm getting. We have the Tower moment, right? We have the Five of Wands up here. Something probably happens. Some shit probably hit the fan. And I don't always look at the Tower card as like, oh my God, it's the Tower. Shit is coming down. It's no good. Yeah, it's coming down. But that does not always mean no good. It means you get a chance to rebuild. You get a chance to recalibrate. That's what I heard, recalibration. You get to like move on into calmer waters with the Six of Swords here. Whether this is them or not, you're moving on into calmer waters. And underneath that, look, we have judgment. Right now is a time to make a judgment call. The universe, God, whatever and whoever it is you believe in, is nudging you. Hey, Gemini, it's time for you to make that call. It's time for you to do what you've got to do. What are you waiting for? Let's get some clarifiers for Gemini in regards to this connection. Let's get some clarifiers. We have Fortune. Maybe it was in regards to where you guys see yourselves, where they see themselves in the long run, as far as abundance, as far as maybe, you know, money maybe, you know, and they say like, right, money is supposed to be like the number one thing that like ruins marriages, ruins relationships, you know, two people not being on the same page. And that very well could be the situation with you guys. And it's not just money, it's just how you value money, how you get money, how you see money. Journey. It's like, all right, well, to clarify the Queen of Wands, well, I'm gonna have to take all this greatness, all this like, and I'm going to have to move forward. And that's the call that you're needing to make, is whether or not to move forward. Ecclesiastic, just be careful, Gemini, not to come off as like the, right? It's your life, right? It's your decision. It's how you want to move forward. But just, I'm getting with Ecclesiastic and the Knight, King of Swords, like the Ecclesiastic means, for me, this card always comes off as like a holier than thou, right? The holier than thou kind of card. And so just be careful not to come off that way, because nobody wants to hurt people like on purpose. Maybe this person needs to hear like, hey, this is where you're not meeting me. This is where you're not matching me. But try not to be a jerk about it. I feel like Geminis, because you're a fellow air sign, I myself am a Libra. And I'm probably less Geminis and Aquarius. Like, people can be very direct, not, it's almost like you very much say without thinking. And I think that this is a situation, and I'm saying this for a reason, it's where you have to like think maybe through just a smidge about how you're going to proceed with this. We have letters. There's going to be communication. There's for sure going to be communication in regards to this. Like I said, and I'm getting, you know, it just be careful with how you communicate your feelings, because right, you can be a super jerk and karma is very real. Unless the person's a jerk to you, then you have the right to like be like, what the fuck? Like, are you fucking serious? But yeah, let's get some more clarifiers for Gemini. Let's get some more clarifiers. Sorry. we have the world, and I saw it as I was shuffling. So yeah, your ideas don't match. They're not matching right now with you and this person. And it's both of you. I feel like it's on both your ends. I don't think it's just you. I don't think it's just them. I think this is just you guys. And this is where the judgment call comes in, right? Your ideals aren't matching. We have the Ten of Swords. You know that if you move forward, it's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt them. There's a lot of pain that can come from this. This isn't just, I don't feel like this is just someone like off the fly, like off the, like, you know, I don't feel, it could be heavy, it could not, but I don't feel like this is just somebody you just don't give a shit about. You wouldn't be in a tarot reading for somebody you didn't give a shit about, right? We have the Hermit, but it came out in reverse. The Hermit. This is, you don't have all the facts just yet. You have to have this conversation. You don't have all the facts yet, right? Because the Hermit goes and looks in on things. This is you not looking in on things. So I'm here to tell you, you don't have all the facts yet. You need to check with this person. Two of Cups, because there's a possibility for there, you know, to be a great outcome from this with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's a possibility of there to be a great outcome. An outcome that you're probably not expecting. You're expecting for them to like maybe fly off the handle. Maybe you're expecting that tower moment and the need to have to go into calmer waters, but there's a possibility that it could not. Like, that's not how it would end. All right, what are the energies and emotions that Gemini has to overcome or work through in this situation? We have cleanse. There's a cleansing, clearing the air, right? Whether if you're a very spiritual person, clearing yourself before you go and have this conversation. Make sure you're clear of any energies of anyone. But this is just really just clearing the air, clearing the space. Ghost. Make yourself seen, make yourself heard. Don't allow yourself to be overshadowed. And confidence. Say what you need to say what you mean what you say. And anger, right? We have the Five of Wands. It's probably pissing you off that you kids can't get this message across to this person. But try to, like, not hold it back. You know, you can definitely, you know, I feel like you can be angry with someone without being disrespectful, right? And that's where the King of Wands and the holier than thou, I feel like, come into play. It's like, yeah, just be careful with how you say things. Try not to speak out of anger, Gemini. Let's get a message for Gemini in regards to this situation. We have Cashapp. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your heads. Outdated thinking. You're probably, I feel like you think they're going to respond in a way, but then when they respond, it's going to be completely different. That's what I feel. What do they want Gemini to know? What does Gemini's person want them to know that they're not seeing? What does Gemini's person want them to know that they're not seeing? What does Gemini's person want them to know? Soon, right? That conversation, that decision's coming soon. We have air element, communicative, witty, analytical, sociable, driven. These are probably their, this is how they look at you. You know, they I feel like they hold you on a high pedestal. Some time apart is needed or wanted. Maybe you guys are on a break. Maybe that's going to be a part of that conversation is break. And fire element, right? We did say we had the Queen of Wands in the heart space. The passionate, impulsive, competitive, sensual, and temperamental. This person's likely a fire sign. Let's get a Lovers Oracle message for Gemini. Lovers Oracle message. Look at that. That's beautiful. I don't know why I look at the wings, like angel wings, and I think of having faith. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it. I swear I didn't read this card. I swear to you, I did not read this card before saying that the angel wings reminded me of faith. I swear to you. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Follow it with faith. Sorry, guys. Follow it with faith. Ooh, come on now. Give me those messages. I love when I just get like those kinds of confirmations. Because this deck I don't really get to use very often. I just use it for like my love connection readings for the most part. And it's really hard to shuffle, so I don't get to go through it the way like I want to. And I don't think I've ever pulled that card. Yeah, let's get one card of advice for Gemini in regards to this this situation, please. One card of advice. We have, you're on the same team. Play like it. I like that. You're on the same team. Play like it. That's beautiful. That's a good message. That's a good way to look at this. It's like, right? Because I feel like I kept talking about how you need to just be careful, be mindful. And I feel like I'm, you know, they also need to be mindful. But I'm talking to you, Gemini. Be mindful of how you're coming across, how you're delivering the message, how you're letting them know that they're not totally meeting you where you need to be met. Right? That there's a possibility that this judgment call could be like that you just don't want to deal with it anymore. And you have the right not to. Right? All right, guys, let's close this out with an affirmator. What's the most important message that Gemini needs to hear at this time? What is the most important message that Gemini needs to hear at this time? What is the most important message? Every thought I think is creating my future. Every thought I think is creating my future. The universe totally supports every thought I choose to think and believe. I have unlimited choices about what I think. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. I choose balance, harmony, and peace, and I express it in my life. That's beautiful. All right, Gemini, those have been your messages. I pray that you guys get through this smoothly, safely, and in one piece. Yeah, we'll talk soon. Be safe, be well, take care.